All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. I'm Jay,
I'm Kay.
and this is the JK Theory podcast. Now, here we talk about anything and everything. Nothing is left untouched, no stone is unturned. We give it to you raw and uncut. Nothing is sugar coated. We give you our theories and our opinions on things. Even the serious topics get, that little comedic twist to it. At the end of the day, you just got to laugh about life. Am I right?
Facts.
So on tonight's podcast, we're talking about something that recently happened. I was shocked when I first heard about it. As a matter of fact, Kay, you sent me the message like this is what's going down.
Hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the United States, Joseph Biden, is stepping down, and he's endorsing Kamala to run as the next president of the United States, the next Democratic president. Kay, what's your thoughts on this, man? This was a shocker.
It was. And I don't feel like he's stepping down. I feel like he's pushed.
Hmm.
I feel like they pushed him to do this.
Okay.
So my biggest thing is like, okay, I get it. A lot of people don't feel like he can run the United States anymore. Understandable. That's fine. But at the same time, we are 3 months away from the election.
Yeah.
3 months away. Like, you didn't give this other person no time to prepare, to figure out who their running mate's gonna be. Like, it's so many different things that a president candidate has to do. And I just feel like Kamala is at such a disadvantage now. It's going to hurt her running.
It is absolutely. I agree. I mean, man, you're pretty much like doing a promo run, right?
Yeah.
You need some sort of a slogan. What are you saying? What are you offering? And I'm sorry, like nothing against women or anything, but Kamala just seems like that substitute teacher that really don't know what she's doing, and she's just there to get a check.
I won't say that.
I
I,
will. I did.
I won't say that. I will say that I don't. The stuff that I know about her, I'm not the biggest fan of. Uh, I will say though, I do think she's smarter than her opponent. I think she's more educated than her opponent. I think she can probably talk better. If she's a liar, I don't know yet. I do know the person she's running against is a huge liar. So, I mean, I don't I don't think America is ready for a woman president. And and I hate to be like this, and people are gonna be like, well, why'd you say that? Well, because it needs to be said. A black woman running the United States of America is a far leap. It really is. If it was Michelle Obama throwing her out there, I think she would have been the one woman, period, that could run and people would be like, hell yeah, I get behind her. Even if it was right now, 2 days, like she has that star power that you need to go against a person like a Trump. Kamala is not well received and she's not as known for her to be put in this position.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like she's not active. She's not out there. She's not shaking hands, kissing babies. She's not in the communities. She's not making a difference. She doesn't feel vice presidential. She doesn't feel like the people don't feel like she actually has a title that she's utilizing and using. You mentioned Michelle Obama. When Obama was in office, Michelle made herself busy and kept herself involved and got involved with school lunch programs and like she was
Yeah.
always doing something. Like that's
Yep.
amazing. And you're the wife. You ain't even on payroll. You're the wife. So, for Kamala to have such a prestigious title, right? To be the first of something,
Yes.
I don't think she utilized that right. She didn't take advantage of what she has. And because she didn't take advantage, look at the situation she's put in. That she can be running for president,
Yep.
and I'm sorry, but she's not going to win. And she's not going to win because she didn't take advantage of the title she had when she was vice president.
She's not gonna win because America is stupid.
However, if she was following in Michelle's footsteps, she would have had a backing. She would have had a following. She would have had support. She's got nothing now. She's got to whip something up in 3 months and pray it sticks to the wall.
Well, I will say this about her. She has already raised $27.5 million in like 5 hours. So apparently some people are backing her.
Trump raised that in like 2 minutes after he got 34 convictions and a mixtape. Listen,
You gotta remember though, Trump already has his bottle of millionaires. That
right. He did something. He earned all of that. Whether
no,
you love him or hate him,
he never earned anything in
no,
his
no, no, no,
life.
no. He earned that following. He earned that following. Whether you agree with the following or not, he had something and he ran with it, right? Kamala didn't do shit. I
But
can't tell you.
she's not
I can't.
supposed to though.
I can't
She's
tell you one thing she did.
But she's not supposed to do anything. She's a vice president. She's not the president. It's like, okay, like basketball. You have the coach and you have the assistant coach. Nobody knows what the assistant coach is doing because the head gets all the praise and the volume. When Trump was president, didn't nobody know what the hell Mike Pence did? Nobody. He did
Mike Pence
nothing.
betrayed Trump is what he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're in the background. Their job is to be in the background. Their job is not to be seen. Their job is to do everything in the back. The main person is the president. That's your job. Your job is to be the head person. When Barack was president, nobody knew what Joe Biden was doing. Nobody. Because he didn't do shit. Like that.
I don't know, man. I get what you're saying, right? But when you're talking vice president of the United States, you got to show something.
Name one vice president that did something. I'll wait. You can't.
I can't.
Exactly. We don't know what they do because their job is to be in the back of the president. Their job is to have the president's back and to do things that the president does not have time to do. So Mrs. Kamala, she was probably doing a lot of stuff, but she wouldn't get the credit because she's not the main person. Your head coach gets all the praise. You don't see the assistant coach name in a newspaper when they lose. You see the head coach. That's how it works. Same with politics. That's just how it works. And I'm going to double back what you said about Trump earned. I've never seen him earn anything. He's never done anything to earn anything. He just got a bunch of fucking idiots that follow him because they like his slogan.
He does. Very huge following. Very huge. Large. Very large. All I'm saying is, love him or hate him,
I do.
he's built this aura, this stigma, this cult, whatever you want to call it. He's got a backing, right? I mean, it's just and the backing's amazing. To drop so much money at one point, whatever the case is, it's just weird. Kamala's just in a weird position from being in the background, like you say, and now she's got to step up. Do you think we're gonna start hearing now about all the stuff? Hey, I helped pass this. I helped do this. I helped do that.
Well, of course. She has to go with that. Like, my biggest thing is, though, she doesn't have to do a hell of a lot. She just has to show that I can be in this position better than that guy. And to me, that's not really hard because that guy never says anything worth a damn. Like, if if people pay attention to what he says or what he really doesn't say, he rarely answers questions. He rarely stays on topic. Everything becomes about him. So all she really has to do is show, listen, this is my plan. I've been thinking about this for whatever, whatever, and this is what I want to implicate. And again, we talk about the president like they have all this power. Presidents really don't have that much power. People really have to go start voting for the Senate,
Yes,
the
now,
courts, and those type of positions because that's where the decisions are really made.
right? Because the president can say, "I'm going to do this," and who does he have to send it off to? He's got to send it off to the House
Yep.
Representatives. Got to send it off to the Senate, and then it eventually goes back to the president. Like, okay, here you go, you can sign it. So, yes, I hear that. Change definitely has to be there,
Mm-hmm.
but 3 months, 90 days, you can't really do a lot. But running for president in 90 days, that's insane.
It's crazy.
Can she compete with the powerhouse? Love him or hate him,
Mm-hmm.
Trump's coming with a powerhouse of people
Oh yeah.
backing, support. I don't think she can compete, man. I really don't.
It all depends on who she can get to endorse her. And I've watched Instagram in the past couple hours. She has a nice little backing on her. She really does. I see pictures now with a lot of stars and celebrities. I'm for her. So she's going to get people to back her. She's definitely about to get. I think the one thing she does have the advantage and the disadvantage of is being a woman. Because now,
Being a black woman.
and being a black woman, this could be really, really historic, but it also is going to show its ugly head in who America really is.
Yeah. And just keep this in mind. She was the first vice president, right?
Yes.
Woman vice president,
Yes.
black woman vice president.
Yes.
So on paper, it makes sense that she's qualified
Oh
to
yeah,
be the
definitely.
first female black American president, right? This could be a huge game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't support Biden. I don't support Trump, but I've got eyes, right? I've got ears. Like Scarface says, I hear things, man. You know,
Uh-huh.
I see things. I don't think she can compete. I don't think she has a chance, bro. I don't think she has a chance. I think when it comes down to it, Trump's going to win by at least 15% of the votes. And 15% might not sound like a lot, but that's a lot when it comes to presidential race.
It depends. It all depends because if I'm her, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna say let's debate.
Mm.
I want to get him in a room. I want I want them to ask us questions, and then you can kind of see where she is. Because although Biden didn't give the strongest performance at the last debate, Trump didn't either. Like I'm sorry, like he avoided most of the questions like he normally does. And I wish they would make him stay on topic because he never answered. Like people talk about Project 25. He said he doesn't know anything about it. That's
Bullshit.
not exactly hard to believe. But let's talk about some of the things that they have endorsed for Project 25 in the debate and see what he says about it. Let's talk about what he means when he talk about giving the police immunity. Let's talk about it.
You know what they should do? Oh my gosh. CNN, if you're watching, 'cause I know you are, you should do this, okay? Host the debate, right? And let's say Kamala says something like, you know, Trump, you said that the power should go back to the police officers so that they can do this, this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns around and says, I've never said that. No, not me. I've never done that. That sounds crazy. I've never done that in my life. Really? Roll the tape and just show the shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even go back to when he was running for president the first time and won and said, when I'm in office, I'm going to do this, 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 and that. And it didn't get done.
Yeah.
Roll the tape. You
Mm-hmm.
said you were going to do this, yet
Yep.
here we are, and nothing has ever happened. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
I think that, yes, there needs to be some changes. There needs to be some real fact check, live fact checking. It's 2024. You can say a sentence right now, and there's people just looking that shit up, and
Yep.
you'll know if it's real or not. You know what I mean? We need that. And I think also this is the perfect time to implement the rule. If you say you're going to do this, then you're going to do it.
Yep.
Now, if it doesn't get passed in the House or Senate, that's fine. That's them.
Yep.
But you took initiative. You said you were going to do X, Y, and Z. Prove it.
Exactly. I 100% agree with that. Or you're not going to do something, because if he says he knows nothing about Project 25, okay, then that means when he becomes president, nothing on that list should be done because you knew nothing about it. You don't want anything to do with it. Therefore, nothing on there should be passed or
Right.
even thought about.
Or even, oh, you know nothing? Let me school you on this. Well, Project 25 is boom, 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 boom. What are your feelings?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts? What do you think? Put them on the spot. People, they're so scared to have a real conversation with Trump. Pressure him.
Exactly.
He's a
Yep.
businessman. They like pressure. You're not supposed to fold under pressure. You can handle it.
And it
Nobody's
also
pressuring him.
exactly. But that debate will also show where Kamala is as well, because if she can't answer certain questions, then America gets to see, oh, she's not qualified, she's not prepared, she's not ready for this. It is what it is. But that needs to happen because I need to know where she stands on certain topics, and I really want to know where he stands on certain topics. Because how can you vote for somebody you don't know where the hell they stand at anything?
Now, Trump did announce his running mate.
Yeah.
Who do you think Kamala's going to endorse as her running mate?
If I would pick Michelle Obama. Um,
Really?
if I'm going fantasy, this is a fantasy pick. Okay, this is not who she will really is going to pick. But if I'm fantasy pick, I'm picking Michelle Obama for the simple fact of what I said about her before. She has that star quality that you need to go against a Trump. She has the knowledge, she has the power, she has the respect, she has the will, she has the talking. She can do pretty much everything, and people will gravitate to her because they respect her. Love her or hate her, they respect the shit out of her. So I would, if I'm her, and to have a black woman as vice president and president, that is huge.
That's a smart move because you're getting somebody that's a celebrity but not a
Yep.
celebrity. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Because
Yep.
if she was to go somewhere and let's say she got Oprah or she got The Rock or she got, now it just seems like you're just trying to get views, you're
Exactly.
trying to get attention. But no, you've got someone that actually lived at the White House,
Mm-hmm.
knows the lifestyle, understands the pressure. But at the same time, do you think Michelle wants that?
No, no, that's why I said it's a fantasy pick. Uh, she won't do it. She won't. She don't want anything to do with politics. I don't blame her. She did
So,
8 years of that shit. I don't.
so you don't think she'll entertain that idea at all?
No, I don't. I don't think she entertained that at all.
Do you think, not thinking fantasy now, like realistic,
Realistic. Okay.
do you think Barack will pop up and say, I endorse Kamala?
Yes.
You know, he does this shit a lot. I endorse Kamala. So
Yes. That's his thing.
I think that would be a good move. But honestly, now that you're telling me about Michelle and stuff, I think it would be a better move for Michelle to step up and say, I endorse Kamala.
I think Michelle already did it.
Publicly?
Yeah, she wrote a. Well, I know they wrote a thing about Biden. and I'm pretty sure I seen Barack write something about Mrs. Harris, and I'm pretty sure Michelle, if she hasn't done it already, she will be doing it. So
Yeah, but writing is just, I mean, come on. At the end of the day, we all know they got writers, they got people that manage their Twitter and all that stuff. But I
yeah,
mean, like, really come out and just say it. Like,
they will eventually. They're probably waiting for the whole, when they bring everybody in, they ask them, "Do you accept this nomination?" type thing, and that's probably where you'll see the Obamas and a bunch of other people that's going to endorse her come out there and stand solidarity with her. I think that's more of a power move than anything else.
so question, because I really don't know this. So Biden is endorsing Kamala to run,
Yes.
right?
Hmm.
Did Kamala accept it? Did she say, yeah, I'll run?
Yeah, she's running.
She's running. Okay.
She's
And
running.
has she, and I know this is new and fresh. Has she mentioned a VP? Has she?